Welcome to Beating Cancer Daily. Beating stage 4 cancer for 30 years still takes my breath away every time I say it. I'm Saranne, founder of the Comedy Cures Foundation, and I hope you'll join me for just a few minutes daily for the next 365 days so we may laugh, learn, maybe cry a little as we live our best days beating cancer daily together. Sometimes I think we should have really fun music for Tumor Humor Days because you know that I love them. For those of you who have never been to a Tumor Humor Day, this is part of my 31-day Tumor Humor Challenge when I wanted to look at all aspects of cancer treatment and my journey and survivorship and caregiving and everything that has to do with cancer and find the funny in it. Today, I'm going to just share a joke with you, and then I'm going to tell you about today's topic. So, when I got diagnosed with cancer, I decided to leave everything to my husband. I started with 6 loads of laundry. I don't know about you, but I do the laundry around here. I know there are men that do laundry, so you could just change it for a guy to a woman. But I found delegating really difficult before I got cancer, and I actually had to learn to do it, including delegating laundry. And I've done a whole episode on delegation, but that's not what I want to talk to you about today. I actually figured I'd start with a joke, as if I said the topic, you might run away. I just think it's really important that we get our affairs in order even before we get diagnosed with cancer. But I did not have a will in place when I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had to quickly scramble to write one so that if anything happened to me, even an allergic reaction, I got, God forbid, hit by a car. My daughter had a document that protected her, and people knew what my wishes were. So I actually wrote several documents: the will, a healthcare proxy, a durable power of attorney, and also basically how I saw her life if she were to continue on and I had passed away, what her life would be like from a little girl growing up. And then I did other cool things like record stories and write notes, which I'll talk about on other episodes. But I really just wanted to spend a moment and talk about how important it is to have your affairs in order. Even if you're diagnosed with stage 0, it's just really important that we face these situations. We think about what we want and reflect them in documents. Now, if cost is an issue, there are online reputable will services that can really quickly take you through a will for a very little bit of money. Some of us have local agencies. If you call your local bar association, they have pro bono attorneys who will do the work for free. So you can call your local bar association and they can help. If you're having trouble locating someone, ask the social worker in your hospital or ask the secretary in your doctor's office for referrals, or call any of the major cancer organizations like the American Cancer Society and ask them for references for legal assistance. It really can go very quickly in terms of putting these documents together, but then you should make sure that a trusted friend, family member, or attorney keeps a copy so that somebody easily knows where they are. Okay, I hope that wasn't too morbid for you, and I just want to make sure we cover everything. So, just to share a funny joke that I found about reading of a will. So, the cartoonist that's attributed is KES. I don't know who this cartoonist is. I just like the joke. So the setting is just a bunch of people looking at an attorney reading a will. And the attorney says he left everything to himself. Obviously, he believes in reincarnation. Oh, I just thought that was so clever. But I want to leave you with one of my favorite sayings, and it's on the back of my business card. And it's from Irma Bombeck. And it says, "He who laughs lasts." So if we can even laugh while we're talking about wills and durable power of attorneys and healthcare proxies, we can laugh at anything. So I hope that you find the humor in your day, but I really hope that you start the process to make sure that your legal affairs are in order. And I hope you live a super, super long time and you don't have to have anyone use those documents for a very long time. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you guys know this, but Beating Cancer Daily is a listener and donor-supported podcast and community. So if you have some extra change, I'd love you to go to comedycures.org and make a donation today of whatever level is comfortable for you. And it will be tax deductible to the extent allowed by law, because Comedy Cures is a nonprofit 501c3 organization founded from my chemo chair, April 1999, and we've been going strong ever since. So please consider making a donation today and help our community and this podcast thrive. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Guess what time it is? It's time for me to read the disclaimer. Beating Cancer Daily and the membership circle are not in lieu of medical advice or treatment. They are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your healthcare team to review your best strategy. Thanks for listening.